Welcome to Movie World Plus. I'm Andy Signor, and I'm here with my prometida, Jami. I said it right? Good.
Yes.
Well, Jami, I'm so happy to have you here because you are a J-Lo fan, correct?
Yes, I am.
Well, she's a J-Lo fan, and we're both here to roast J-Lo's latest movie, Marry Me. Now, my goodness, I guess I didn't know this was based on a comic book. Did you know it was a graphic novel?
I didn't know.
But the premise of this movie is ridiculous. I had so much trouble getting over its premise, even though it stars two very likable people, J-Lo, right, and Owen Wilson.
I was really excited.
So we were excited. I was excited. I thought, oh, this could be cute. And I do like a good rom-com occasionally. I know you like them even more than I do. But man, this movie was just incredibly stupid. And I didn't even want to review this movie because I hated this movie so much. But I'm going to review this movie because that's my job as a critic. But my God, what were they thinking, Jami? All right, I want to get your thoughts, but just so people don't understand what this movie was about. So J-Lo plays Kat, a superstar, influencer, basically
Kat
J-Lo.
Valdez.
Right? Kat Valdez, thank you. She's basically J-Lo.
Yeah.
And she's going to get married to, what's this guy's name?
Maluma, but in the movies like Bastian.
Bastian, thank you, yes. And they're going to get married, and they're going to get married live, guys, on a huge thing because they're influencers and famous. And literally as she goes up to get married, I think I have the moment, here it is, before she, literally as she goes out on stage for the big like vows and they're going to do it, of course, conveniently they find out that Bastian has been cheating on her with her assistant.
Yeah.
And then she's literally put up on stage for some reason instead of just taken away. And then she stands there weirdly. And then Owen Wilson is a math teacher who just is there with his kid. And then Sarah Silverman, who's like the teacher there, and is like, oh, I have 2 extra tickets to this incredibly hot concert. And we're right in the front row. And here, hold my sign. And so Owen Wilson, if he had been like a fan of hers, it might have been more interesting. Like, oh, I do like your music. But he's just a random guy who's holding a sign for his friend.
No, but the daughter was a fan.
I mean, because she was famous. I don't feel like she was a Kat Von D.
I think she was a fan. Yeah.
I think she was starstruck, in my opinion. But it's all right. They're there. Fine. She's a fan. And he's holding this "Marry Me" sign. And then she's like, okay, I will. And they get married on stage and make out. And then it's like, that's the premise of the movie. And then they, of course, the surprise is J-Lo's like, we got to do something different. I'll look like a fool if I don't see it through. So why don't I try and date him for real? It's the type of guy I haven't really dated before. And then they go, of course, dating, and it's, of course, perfect. And Owen Wilson with his perfect hair and makeup. What is up with Owen Wilson and the overly, wasn't he, right? Did he have Wedding Crashers days, etc.? I know we all age, etc., but this just felt so trying to be young looking. Against J-Lo, who always looks young, let's be clear. But Owen Wilson was trying his best to keep up. But of course, guys, are they going to fall in love? Yeah. I was so annoyed. So anyway, I wanted to get my rant out. But Jami, maybe you'll be a little nicer here. Be honest. I know it's no disrespect to J-Lo. She loves you, J-Lo. But we got to be honest in this review. What did you think of this movie?
I mean, I liked some parts of it. The whole story was kind of weird. And they don't have that chemistry with each other.
Right.
Like, I don't feel that chemistry between them. It's weird. But I like it. I like some parts of it. I fall asleep.
Yeah, I was going to say, she fell asleep. I did too for a point. That's part of the reason I didn't want to review this, because I didn't fully get, but I did. I caught enough of it. But it's my obligation as a critic when I get these screenings to review these films, and I fell asleep. And I was just so annoyed. But yeah, it was weird. You bringing up the chemistry. Like, they're both so likable.
Yes.
Usually.
And I love all her movies. Like, all her rom-com movies are really cute. And, I mean, it's been a while since she done one, I think. So I was excited for this one. But, yeah, it was just weird.
I mean, the other thing that was really bothering me, and I'm curious if it bothered you, was just how much Instagramming they were doing the entire movie. Like, it made her very like not appealing. Like, and I get it. That was part of the. She keeps justifying it by saying it's part of the job, but literally, there's a camera. The joke is like there's a cameraman following her everywhere. She's Instagramming everything, and I'm just like,
they're trying to just be, actual with what is happening with all the people being obsessed with this Instagram. Maybe I don't know.
right. But did that make it more likable for me? It made me hate her more.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was distracting from the movie. Yes,
they were trying to be so social media conscious and like, oh
it
yeah,
was too much.
and it was just like ridiculous. And then on top of that, you had the music because I like J-Lo music. I know you like J-Lo music. Last one she did music for that I really liked was Home, the kids movie with Rihanna too, who did music. But yeah, the music in this was also kind of weird. For a whole "Marry Me" soundtrack and film produced by J-Lo, I was just kind of surprised she put herself in such a weird, cheesy movie. What did it surprise you as well?
Yeah, like I can't remember the songs of the movie. I remember one scene when she's dancing with the kids in the classroom. That was fun.
That's cute. She of course gets along with the kids, but I also just didn't buy it. I'm like, she's way too nice of a celebrity to suddenly be like, I'm gonna give it all up to be with a math teacher in his class.
She looks too busy to do that, but.
I guess the comparison though is like Notting Hill, right? Which I know you like that one with Julia Roberts.
I love that movie. Yes.
I felt like it's a similar, right? Famous person and everybody, regular guy. But I felt like that one did it way more believable. Like it felt like more you understood the premise. This took Notting Hill and just decided to make it like a ridiculous version of it with Instagram filters and loops and things. You're just like, oh god, it's just so much. It is. It was like Notting Hill for the TikTok generation is what I felt like this movie was.
Yeah, I agree.
With two stars who I typically do like. I'm not even trying to crap on them, but the premise was so. I still can't get over. Why would you ever say yes? I'll marry this random person in a fan. Like I get it. It's a movie. I'm supposed to suspend my disbelief.
Because she was sad. She was sad and how you say like
crushed.
He was cheating on her. Maluma guy, and she was like, no, I need to do something.
I'll just marry a fan.
I guess she was ready to get married. She looked pretty.
Yeah, J-Lo has acted well before. I'm not going to knock her. She has acted pretty well. I did not buy the performance here to believe that her emotional state justified. Yeah, you. Okay, I'll marry you. Because he wasn't even a fan of hers.
She doesn't know that. She just
and then she picks a random dude who's like, okay, sure, I'll be with you. It annoyed me too much. There's so much just annoying moments, and I could not get onto this movie. I really, really disliked this movie. Overall, you're going to be nice and give it a positive review at the end of the day, even though you fell asleep and didn't like it?
I think it was nice to see them again in a movie. See them all, I like him, I like Sarah, I like J-Lo. Who else was? I like Maluma. But yeah, I don't think it was a good movie. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was a reunion of sorts because last time J-Lo and Owen Wilson were together, do you know what movie it was?
No.
Anaconda.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in that. I think I don't know, spoiler alert. I think he was. Or was that Eric Stoltz? Or were they both in it? Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me in the comments down below.
I don't remember him in that movie.
I'm mixing up him with Eric Stoltz. He gets bitten by the snake early on. He's like on a stretcher for most of the movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie.
He wasn't in the movie?
I mean, Eric.
Now I'm just like... anyway, tell us down in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the bell for all alerts and so on. And yes, I was right. He is an Anaconda. Woo woo! I thought so. Owen Wilson, Eric Stoltz, Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, and Jon Voight. Oh, that's a good J-Lo movie. Can we watch that one next, baby?
I'm good.
There it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe. Stay for more. Let us know if you watched this dreadful dreck or if you liked it and I'm being harsh. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Watch it just for fun.
Marry Me. It's on Peacock.
Yeah.
Who has that?